There was an aberrant event in my life that threw a wrench into my financial circumstances. Um, the standard answer is always bankruptcy, 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 and I thought, based on my business background, that there had to be a way to do a workout, much as you would in a business. Apparently that's not readily available, but through a long chain of events, I managed to find Mike, and we began working on his program. I asked him, are you a bankruptcy person, or is there some other means that can be employed to resolve the situation? He said, oh no, there's definitely other means. Let me show them to you. We can negotiate these debts. We can get a substantial reduction. It's not zero, but it's certainly livable, certainly better than a bankruptcy. Dealing with the credit card companies on my own was a miserable experience. The people were obtuse. Nothing seemed to be resolved. The people you were talking to were nothing really more than clerks. They regurgitated their standard spiel and expected you to respond in a standard manner. When you didn't, you wasted your time. One of the things that I had privy to was the draft copy of Mike's book, and I read that, and that, in addition to his help, allowed me to work my way through this. Working with Mike was a pleasure. Extremely knowledgeable, but very down to earth, relates well to people in dire financial straits, non-judgmental. So it was a very pleasurable experience working with Mike. Mike was able to save me roughly $175,000. I paid about 30 cents on the dollar. I would tell anybody who has financial difficulties at this juncture in their life to find out all their options, not just the obvious options, not just the rote responses that come in the mail. Do your homework. There are a number of options out there, but each circumstance is unique to the individual, and it is uncommon to find somebody like Mike. It required a fairly diligent search on my part, and I would advise anybody to get his input before they do anything. But just clean up the mess, go back to doing what you know how to do.